So how is your dream forming right now? Like, what even made you become the commissioner at that?
Commissioner, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm a avid studier, like I said, like we just hit on. I learn from people. I
Mm-hmm.
have mentors that I never even met. People like Robert Kiyosaki, the Grant Cardones, Damon Johns, the Jay Z's, the Nipsey Hustles, the guys that really implemented that grind on the highest level, on the fullest level, and stepped into it and really became successful. But I also love music. I rapped at a point in time in my life. I love art. So, Nipsey Hussle has an album called Victory Lap, and on the sixth song, it's called Blue Laces 2. His in his second verse, he was like, city council meeting, they got Hustle speaking. Well, Nipsey was a big inspiration for what I do with my store, with my brand, and everything. This guy created the first smart store in the world. This is a
Mm.
black man that comes from South Central, come from a gang infested territory or
Yeah.
or neighborhood like myself, right? Who comes from the struggle like I did, and he created something that nobody else did in the world as a young black man, right?
Yeah.
And I just really took that, and I'm like, man, I want to harp on that. So he was like city council meeting, that got Hustle speaking, and I was already kind of on his path and in his direction. So I'm like, let me check into this and see what it was. Now that I'm doing it, I kind of understand that what he was saying was he was presenting an idea. He ended up, creating an incubator space to get young impoverished kids from South Central and to give them a pipeline to Silicon Valley, where the Microsofts and the all of those big
Nice.
brands are, right. So I'm
Yeah.
like, at that time I didn't understand though, and I'm thinking he was saying he was on a city council. So I'm like, let me go and inquire about this, because I never heard of a city council or a city commission. And I stepped into the office, and I didn't think that they even took me serious at first, but I kept showing up, and before I know it, they were like, they're excited to have a young black man running for city commission. So I'm blown away, and I'm like, well, let's do it. But I'm a firm believer in being the change that you want to see in your community, and that's the main reason why I did the city commission, because I want to change the focus to change the future. I want to show little black boys and girls that look like myself that you can do this and
Yeah.
you should do this. We
Yeah.
need to be in these rooms. We need to be at these tables. We need to have ownership. We need to be behind these decisions because they directly affect us and our families, and I just want to change the focus to change the future.